My dear student, I'm going to start a new chapter, that is current electricity, chapter 11 in physics book. My today's topic is Ohm's law. The statement of Ohm's law is, at a fixed temperature, the electric current flow through any conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference at the two ends of that particular conductor. I'm going to discuss this law in mathematical explanation. Now, this resistance R, this resistance is connected at 2 points. One is point A and another is point B. Let electric potential or voltage at point A is VA and voltage at point B is VB. And electricity flow from point A to point B. Inside the resistance R, say R is an electric instrument or device. So, potential difference or voltage difference at the two ends of this resistance, that is V, will equal to VA minus VB, is called voltage difference or potential difference. According to the statement of Ohm's law, Ohm said that electric current I is directly proportional to the voltage difference at the two ends of this conductor. This proportional to means when voltage increases, then electrical current increases, and when voltage decreases, then electrical current decreases. But this is applicable at a certain condition, that is applicable at a particular temperature. So no heat will produced inside the resistance R. Now I'm going to apply a proportional constant, that is proportional constant G into V. Here this G is called electric conductance. Conductance means what? The electric property which helps electricity for passing through it or for passing through any device. So G helps electricity to pass through any electric device. Now, the opposite property of electric conductance is resistance. So resistance will equal to 1 by conductance, or in other words, conductance will equal to 1 by resistance. So here R is called resistance. Now I need to know what is called resistance. Resistance is the property of any medium, electric property especially of any medium, which create obstacles when electricity passing through any electric device or any electric medium or any kind of medium. Now, applying this resistance in Ohm's law, I can say that I will be equal to V divided by R. Now, I equal to V divided by R is the mathematical explanation of Ohm's law. Here, I is electric current. Here R is resistance, and here V is voltage or potential difference. Voltage difference. Now I'm going to draw a graph to represent Ohm's law. To draw a graph, at first we need to draw two axes here. One is fundamental axis or one is independent axis and another is dependent axis. Along independent axis we need to apply voltage V, because current depends on voltage, so voltage is here independent quantity. And then in y axis we need to apply electric current I. So this voltage and current coincide at a particular point, graph coincide at a particular point, and this point is point of origin, that is known as O. According to Ohm's law, we can say that for the increase of voltage, the electric current is also increases. For the increase of voltage, the electric current also increases. Now, I equal to here G into V, or I equal to here V divided by R. V divided by R. So I is directly proportional to V, and by following this equation, the graph must be a straight line passing through the origin, and then this graph say up to point O to A. Then, and to find out the slope of the graph. The slope of the graph. So slope will equal to, say here P, Q and R is a triangle on this graph. In this triangle, PR indicates the change of electric current, because this stands along current axis, and here QR indicate voltage, because this QR stands along the voltage axis delta V. You know that, all of you know that slope is nothing but tan theta. Say this theta, this graph makes an angle theta with x-axis or voltage axis, or this theta will also be equal to angle PQR. This also theta. And all of you know that tan theta will equal to perpendicular by base. In this case, perpendicular is PR, and here base is delta, no, here base is QR. So PR is indicated by delta I, and here QR is indicated by delta V. So this delta I by delta V, what does it mean? I divided by V. I divided by V. I divided by V will equal to 1 divided by R, or I divided by V will equal to G. So will equal to G. Now I can say that here slope, in short, here slope will be equal to 1 by resistance, or will equal to conductance. In short, you can say that according to Ohm's law, the graph is straight line, and which one is passing through the origin, and the slope of this graph is conductance, or inverse of resistance. Now my next topic I'm going to discuss practical graph for any electronic device. Say this axis is denoted by voltage V, and this axis is denoted by current I. For the case of electronic device, the main condition is here heat produces here. For mobile phone, for laptop, for desktop, you see that when the machine or instrument runs, then heat produces. Okay, so because of heat produced here, the graph is a exponential graph. This graph is not a straight line graph. The graph is exponential graph. So this graph doesn't follow Ohm's law. Why it doesn't follow Ohm's law? Because this device or those electronic device will produce heat if it violates the main condition of Ohm's law, and that is this device will produce heat here. Simple circuit. In my next topic, I am going to discuss simple circuit. Say this is a resistance. This is a resistance. I need to apply an electrical cell or battery. Say this is an electrical cell or battery, and I want to use a switch or key here. So this is a simple circuit. You know that from class 8, circuit means the path of electricity, the complete path of electricity. Okay, so this is the positive terminal of a battery and this is the negative terminal of a battery. This battery or cell, combination of cell here, E, is connected with